Put your face.
Hello and welcome to Let's Face It with Joe, where real people share genuine social and relationship concerns. Today our topic is one that touches the lives of each and every one of us: mobile and social media secrecy. Most of us have passwords in our phone, but how about telling your spouse about the passwords or giving them access to all our social media handles? Isn't it ideal to let your spouse have access to your social media handle passwords? After all, when two people get married, they become one. So why do we need to hide it from each other? If you have nothing to hide, then what's the big deal? The moment you realize your phone is in your partner's hands, it seems like you need to borrow some wings to urgently snatch it back. Not sure whether they saw the clip of a man who came running out of hospital in the USA half naked after he discovered his wife left with his mobile phone. He hung on for dear life until the car came to a clear halt. Or the man who ran out of the shower to the sitting room was almost causing himself injury because his wife was sitting in the room where his phone rang. Oh boy. We can't deny that the fact that the internet has many outstanding benefits, but since the inception of online platforms, cyberspace has been implicated in the breakup of several marriages and relationships. Media has spotlighted tales and trends of online affairs, starting through chat rooms, websites, and online forums, amongst others. And the phone is the medium through which this exists. Some relationship experts argue that if you truly trust your partner, then sharing passwords shouldn't come with any concerns, and you should be able to feel totally comfortable offering that information as a way to further develop your commitment to one another. I'm sure many wouldn't agree with that statement though. According to a recent Pew study, 67% of internet users in marriages or relationships have shared numerous passwords with their spouses. Adults 30 to 49 were even more likely to share their passwords than teens, according to research. Let's hear what the people have to say. See you in a jiffy.
Let's face it with Joe. Put your face together.
Life is all about sincerity. If you are sincere to yourself, even when you are doing something that is wrong, you understand, you definitely need somebody to caution you. There should be somebody that you should be scared of. If you know you have something implicating inside of your phone, is there enough reason for you to hide it? To me, wipe it off. Don't keep it there. Yeah, it can break your marriage. It can break your marriage automatically. It will cause damage that you will not even believe. The point is just that it's a personal thing. If you feel within yourself that you really want to do something evil, that's when you hide your phone from your wife. If you allow her access to your phone, there is no big deal about that. She's part of you. God forbid, if anything happens to you now, who will have access to your phone? If they say, we need a social contact or something from the phone, nobody knows your password. How would they contact somebody, your family or somebody and all of that, to know how to resolve that problem? I will advise couples that your phone is not just for you alone, it's for you and your wife.
What's there to hide? If you've got nothing to hide, I want to share your password with your wife. In my case, for example, my wife has access to my phone. So what's there? At the very point you made up your mind to go into the so-called thing called marriage, what you call marriage or a relationship, you at that point agree to share your intimacy with somebody else. So of course, if you know you've got nothing to hide, why hide your password or access to one or two of your devices? So yeah, there's nothing to hide really.
Let's face it with Joe. Put your face.
Welcome back. We're talking mobile and social media secrecy. We have an issue here. We often hear about a spouse saying, "I need my privacy, give me a break." It must be understood there's a huge difference between privacy and secrecy. Privacy is fine, secrecy is not. Privacy is to keep official and confidential things not for the public eye, but secrecy is purposely withholding information that can potentially destroy a marriage or a relationship. As a counselor, I've been asked on several occasions if everything about the past should be revealed to a spouse. I tell them not to make what's unnecessary necessary. It might leave your spouse feeling insecure. The truth is, you need to decide if it's okay for you to share your passwords with your spouse, and if your sharing makes you feel more secure and less tempted, then go for it. But this is not a license for a spouse to intrude at every possible opportunity. If you feel the pressure to decline, it could be a sign of a larger trust issue in your marriage. Why not clean the leftovers and start with a clean slate? You'll feel better for it. If you want to comment on today's topic, visit the social media handles displayed on the screen. And I thank you for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. And remember, don't hide it. Let's face it together with Joe.
Let's face it with Joe.
Oh, put your face.
Training sessions are available with Joe on relationship, professional and social etiquette, including elocution and diction. For corporate organization or personal teaching, send a mail to the email address displayed on the screen now. And don't forget to tap subscribe to Let's Face It with Joe on the YouTube page.